Well, it is hard to imagine the Lincoln Children's Zoo without John Chapo, but we may have to do it now.
We got to be strong.
Yes, the strong. We must be strong. He's a fixture in the community, but he is getting ready to retire.
You could say that John has seen it all in his 37 years serving the zoo and the community, and he is back with us again now. So, wow, there's so much to talk about, but we do want to get to the 3 expansions in the 37 years that you have been at the zoo. The most recent was that $26 million project.
We really expanded the zoo and added some unprecedented animals and some unprecedented experiences because of unprecedented generosity of our community, that they saw the vision of the zoo that we could become, you know, more of a world-class zoo, serving more, and the community rallied around us. So it was just really amazing, bringing tigers and feeding giraffe and running cheetahs, swinging with monkeys. Oh, it's just been awesome. It's just been really great. So I'm just so very fortunate that we were able to make that happen, utilize the old zoo building into something really fun and something great for our community as well.
Yeah. You know, I know people may ask you this, but what is one of the things that you're most proud of maybe at the zoo, maybe that has happened to you over the last many years?
You know, kind of a generic answer. It's just, the Children's Zoo is about touching lives.
Yeah.
And that's why I get up in the morning, because I want to touch lives and kids inspired and families to care about animals and love nature and have them have their eyes light up when they're walking around the zoo. That's been my inspiration. And I think Evan says, the new CEO says, I've been around for over 7 million guests through the zoo. Okay, so that's a lot of lives touched, but you know, I love that the zoo's reached internationally with launching the photo arc with Joe Sartori. You know, what is he at, 15 or 16,000 species now, sending educational things out around, you know, the country to kids in the hospitals with Larry the Cable Guy in those videos, and just doing research in South Africa and Botswana. Our veterinarian just got back from helping save vultures in South Africa. So the zoo really has a global impact, which we never had before. But it's all because of the love of our community. Yeah, I've been lucky.
How would you like to be remembered here in Lincoln and with the zoo?
Oh, you know, I guess I would be remembered as a guy who did good stuff for Nebraska, for Lincoln, for our community, for families. I just want to be remembered as, you know, the guy who did good things, you know, and you know, if I can walk down the street and people can say hi and say thank you, that will make me feel so happy, because we've had so much fun introducing animals and doing things, you know, for our community, Taryn, John, you know, connecting. You know, we've survived a pandemic, we've survived blizzards, we've survived everything. You know, kids get to do all these things now at the Lincoln Children's Zoo. You know, I've met wonderful people. I've met governors. I'm still Nebraska Tourism Commissioner. I'm going to help Joe Sartori with the photo arc. I'm a CASA advocate. So, you know, there's just lots of things happening in my life, and it's all because of this great community, this great zoo.
There is some video coming up that I want to catch before we move away, and it's one of your talents has been baking.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about that.
We have had that too on the show.
There we are. You know what? We've made all kinds of fun things. We've had Brad's kids help. We made all kinds. You know, I can't remember all the great recipes we've done. You know, I've made some different things, and so it's just a lot of fun. We've done a lot of great things, and you know, I think we even traveled out to western Nebraska.
Yes, I was going to show that with Aunt Dorothy there just a second, but we didn't get it there. But yes, we went all the way to Hay Springs to do some baking with you there.
Because Nebraska's a great state. And speaking of baking, here's a little holiday box of homemade goodies that I made. We got some spritz in there and some little chocolates and some fudge in there. So
perfect.
It's just I want to say thank you. You guys you've made it fun. You know, I was afraid of a microphone when I got here, okay? But you've made it fun. We've had a lot of great wild times together, and I'll probably see you again.
Sounds good. All right.
Thank you. Yes, it's been
Thanks,
great.
John.
Can we freeze dry this and like just keep it
Just save it for life in your freezer? Okay.
They freeze well. Everything in there freeze well, so when you're past diets, okay, or past the holidays.
When will that happen? All right.
Yeah, I resemble that remark, Taryn.
Thank you.